two identical boxes are at rest on a horizontal surface. A vertically upward force F is applied to the top of one of the boxes. Which of the following correctly relates the magnitudes of the normal reaction forces shown? A. R sub 1 is less than R sub 2. B. R sub 1 is greater than R sub 2. C. R sub 1 is equal to R sub 2. Here we have two situations. In the first situation, we have a block resting on the floor. The weight of the block W sub 1 is working downward, whereas the normal reaction force R sub 1 given by the float to the block is working upward. In the next situation, we have the block where W sub 2, the weight of the block, is working downward, whereas another external force F is working upward. To understand which of this is greater or lesser, let us look into the matter separately. We know that when a block is placed on a floor, because of the gravity, the weight of the block works downward. As a result, the block is pushed against the floor. It obstructs the further fall of the block, and it provides another normal reaction force R sub 1 which balances the weight of the block. Here, as no external force is applied, normal reaction force will be only due to the force given by the block on the floor due to its weight. Therefore, we can write R sub 1, that is the normal reaction force given by the floor on the block, is equal to W sub 1, that is the weight of the block, that is equal to mg. As we know that weight of any object is equal to the mass of the object multiplied by the acceleration due to gravity. Here, m is the mass of the block, whereas g is the acceleration due to gravity. In the second case, we have the block resting on the floor, but in this case, another force F is working upside against the weight of the body. Because of that, the resultant force given by the block on the floor will be reduced. As a result, the normal reaction given by the floor to the block, that is R sub 2, will also be reduced. So, the effective force given by the block on the floor will be mg, that is W sub 2, which is the weight of the block, minus F, that is the upward force working on the block, which will be balanced by normal reaction. That is why we can always write R sub 2 is equal to mg minus F. If we compare these two equations, we can tell that where there is no external force applied on the block upside, the normal reaction will be higher than the case where a pulling force F is worked upon the block. So we can say that comparing these two equations, we get R sub 1, that is the normal reaction when there is no external pulling force applied, is greater than R sub 2 where there is a force applied upward. So the correct option will be B.